Hello. Sorry I am late and sorry for that false start. It was I was pushing the button when I didn't mean to. Ah, howdy everybody. Well, this afternoon is going to be spent editing what footage I have from last night from yesterday's 5 hour Fatal Frame play. And it was quite interesting, actually. Hey, Anthony, have fun at your at the music hall. Have fun. And to Cork, I've actually stopped. Um, I have played all I am going to of Fatal Frame. I have decided. Uh, because yeah. Um, to get through it. Hey, Matrix. Um, it's not pink enough, is it? It's kind of a light pink. It needs to be pinker. Um, oh, did he, Kojiro? I don't know. If he said he did, he probably did. Um, so yeah, I'm just not gonna play it anymore. I've gotten my 5 hours of footage. I've gotten my scare time. I decided this because when I played it last night and I was ripping the footage, I was kind of coming down from the excitement and everything, and it put me in a bad mood. It put me in a bad mood, something fierce, and so I think that's me done right now. The game is good, but the character handles like a moose. She doesn't run so much as she scutters away. And so yeah, it's this is about as much footage as you're gonna get from me this year. But I got 5 hours of footage, so I'm gonna put all of that up on YouTube in 10-minute chunks, one a day. And then I'm gonna take the best bits and put that up on RetroWare and Tigwatig the next couple of weeks. Fatal Frame, not Fatal Fury. So yeah, it's been an experience. Congratulations, Katie. That's tough in this economy, but good job. Where'd you get the where'd you get the job at? Well, and also, guys, I'm going to be doing a very short. Once we get back from the break, or once we get back from Halloween games and stuff like that, I'm actually going to be doing a kind of a short series because I'd like to put out 2 videos a week, but it's kind of like I haven't figured out what I want to do, because most people don't really much care for the pipeline anymore. They're getting information from whatever. So I had to think of what else, what else I could do. And, I actually thought that maybe a good idea would be to review, or not really do a review, but my memories on games. So many people have been talking lately about their memories of games. And I thought maybe, like online, on Twitter, whatever. And I thought maybe I'd do a remembrances type of thing, memories. Um, so that'll be coming up after that. Am I going to be doing next? I actually don't know. I haven't watched Next yet, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing Next. So many people have panned it. They hate it. So I don't know. Yeah, just retrospectives, what certain games mean to me. Yeah, Jessica, a gamer's retrospective. Just kind of a, hey, I remember this game. This is what I was doing. This is what I was thinking. Now, blah, 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 blah. The first one is actually, I've got it written and I just need to film it. The first one's actually going to be Harvest Moon. So, yeah. This will be the first one. So I think, I'll just write a couple, film them. So I'll probably do 3 and see what people think. Well, thanks, Agers. Oh, they wouldn't be too long, Patanoob. Gosh. They would probably be around minute and a half. Not long at all. Oh. Anthony, thought you were going to see American Idiot. Harvest Moon, aka Farmville, yeah. Well, actually, and that's the funny thing. I'm mentioning that because I'm playing Farmville 2 right now. Oh, it starts in 2 hours. Okay. Dutchtica. Dutchtica, you so cray. But I do want to mention that's a good idea, actually. If any artists out there, oh, Dominoes, okay. If any artists out there want to do any artwork for the Famicom and Writer series, I have 2 things going on right now, and one of them ends at the end of this month, and the other one ends, I think, the end of next month or something, the beginning of December. The first one is for Famicom carts, fake Famicom carts, in which I am looking for people to make them. Because since we're trying to make the series non-copyright, and since I use Famicom carts to do powers and stuff, I'd like you to make me some Famicom carts, you know. The second one is to make a one panel action pose, manga action pose, of the Famicom writer doing something. We've decided that the writers and I have decided that what we're going to do is we're going to show, to kind of get backstory, we're going to show kind of like a manga thing. And to show that, we're going to do a little manga opening scene. But we want it to look good. So I'm just saying, you know, if you send me one panel of action in your best, in, you know, so that it looks like manga, and you know, send it out, and if I'm going to make my decision, and whoever likes it gets the gig, and they actually get paid. It'll be a art thing. Everybody's open to do it. My title card artists, friends, you know, anybody who's watching this, you know, can watch it and do that sort of thing. Ultima, that would be awesome, actually. That would be really cool. Oh yeah, it's a paid gig, so you artists get cracking. But it's got to, the thing is, it's got to look like manga, and it's, you know, it's just pretty much got to be a one panel action. Now I say one panel action, and some people say, well, could it be this, this, this? I'm leaving it up to you because I want to see what you're capable of. One panel action. If you want to make that action drinking soup, then that's your decision. If you want to make that action doing something else, that's your decision. You want to make a cart, it should be black and white. Should be black and white. But yeah, it's you make it something something good. Do put your best work into this. Same thing with the Famicom too. Put your best work into it. Oh no, Cross. Oh, I've felt like that before. I have felt like that before. Where you just feel like, I've just, please let me toss my cookies and I'll just be better. I hate to hear you feeling like that, buddy. Oh, Andrew, I didn't know you were here. Well, and Andrew, you know, if I'd love to have you try out, you know, just heck, even if you make it, you know, your style of manga. You know, you don't have to make the big eyes or anything. You know, there is a manga that's more realistic, but I want to make it, you know, manga-ish. So everybody can draw their best Famicom writer. Send it to JewWario at live.com. There's two W's. JewWario at live.com. And I'll be choosing somebody probably before December. So draw a sexy Rule 63 J-Dub. He's already done that, Cross. He does the artwork for for Suede's Pokemon retro game things. So movie reviews. Decado, there's a couple of really bad ones, but Cross has made some really good ones. By the way, folks, since we've got Cross and Andrew here, please don't forget to buy commissions from them. With the holidays coming up, uh, and maybe you may not want to buy a whole picture, like an item for a friend who like lives across the country, and you'll never get to send it to them. If you buy them an art commission, it's a lot of fun, and it's a nice thing, and it's very personal. And so holidays are coming up. Heck, Hanukkah is going to be at the very beginning of of December. I don't know if anybody else out there is Jewish, but and then Christmas, and so it's a lot of fun. So please don't forget all the artists who do commissions, and have them do something. Cross does my artwork, and Andrew, he does some artwork for me sometimes, and for other people. And there's so many other artists out there that do really great commissions. So uh, I'm just going to mention Akuma, because she does my artwork too. So please buy a commission. They're not very expensive, and it's an inexpensive present for somebody, and you're helping out our artists too. So yeah, and they can do anything. They can do anything. Warion ten. Warion ju. I don't know that kanji yoruzuya. Kanji wa nan desu ka? Dutch Tika. I'm sure they would. You would not want them to. Trust me on this one. I have seen my own body. I do not think it is attractive. Exactly, the Kato. Exactly. Oh yeah, guys, go ahead. Pop up your if you've got a deviant art. If you are an artist and you do commissions, please pop it up. I don't mind. This is one of the times I don't mind you putting up a link. Oh, Johnny, thank you. My hair wants cutting. Actually, I really do. I need to get my hair cut. In fact, I'll probably do it this weekend. Also, on another note, I got from my lovely wife the new Mumford and Sons album, and I haven't listened to it yet, but I hear it's really good. And this is the one that comes with the bonus tracks too. It was like an extra $2, and you get 3 tracks, which is not bad. But I haven't listened to it yet. Has anybody else listened to it yet? Jugo. Oh, okay. Famicom Rider Jugo. Yeah, well, gosh, I guess I'm the first and the 10th. Because I was the 10th Warion, but I was the first Famicom Rider. So yeah. Stray might have. I love that band too. I love this band. If you haven't heard them, They're really good. I've been getting into a lot of European bands as of late. Frightened Rabbit, Mumford and Sons, really good. I mean, I really like. Oh, wow, there's a picture inside of here too. I did not notice that. Huh. Staccato. Scarves are cool. Scarves are cool. Uh, Famicom color pattern specs. Steam powered giraffe. That's a good one too. Silly medals. No, no, I like not through play. In high school, all my friends were pretty much metalheads. So it depends. Um, I even like some screamo. Oh, am I right? It's those political calls, and I've heard that if you push 99 a couple of times, it takes them off of your list. So every time I see the caller ID, I pick it up, I push 99, and I turn it off. So well, steam powered giraffe are really decent because they're also classically and professionally trained mimes. So that's why that's part of the reason why I like them. That's really. I know, Jessica. In a way, I can't wait for November because that means they will stop. Well, yeah. Well, DJ Shire, I think that Dr. Steele is over Dr. Steele. He hasn't done any videos in a long time. I think he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, it's Allie? See, I didn't know, Katie. I didn't know. Oh, Cross, you bring up a good point, folks. We need this country needs somebody who loves it so much enough that he would get two friends to help him go find his daughter. This is what Mike Hagar has done, and we need to make sure that we support him in his run for the presidency. So please, even if you don't go out there and vote for Barack Obama, even if you don't go out there and vote for Mitt Romney, please vote for Mike Hagar. He can punch this evil in the face and save our country. I know he can. I know he can. No, Mike Hagar. Are you a bad enough dude to vote for Hagar? In the face. In the face. He punches it. Or a lariat. He Mike Hagar. But seriously, as much as I hate the political ads and stuff, vote. No matter who you vote for, vote. And I'm not going to tell you to vote for anybody. I'm not even going to mention anybody like that. It's just, just vote. It's if you can. I know some of you can't because you're in Europe or elsewhere. And some of you are younger, but it is a big thing, and even if you vote for Mike Hagar, Even if you write him in and say Mike Hagar, boom, you voted. And some people say that that doesn't matter. No, it does matter. And they do count those. They don't count them as Mike Hagar. They count them as L other. Because if we get enough others, this is my belief, that if we get enough others, we'll stop getting some of the jokers that we've been getting coming to the, getting into these debates and stuff. It's, no matter who you vote for, voting counts. So one of my good friends from the quizzes, he's I think he's like you, Anthony. He's people died for it and stuff. Well, Anthony, you're a anarchist, right? And I apologize if you're not. I just saw I thought that I had heard that at one time, but my buddy is an anarchist and he doesn't believe in voting, and he actually posted on his Facebook Hitler or Lenin. Socialism isn't a dirty word, and always let the sods know you're watching. No, I'm a Christian. Not an atheist, an anarchist. Although he is also a Christian anarchist political. Okay, that's what it was. That's probably what it was. But yeah, this guy's a regular anarchist, and he said, "Who would you vote for? Stalin or Hitler?" Well, they're best out of the two. And I'm just thinking, well, of course you'd still vote. I mean, yeah, one killed 20 million of his own people. The other one killed 11 million to 17 million people. But vote for somebody else. And the anarchists jumped on it. I mean, they just, well, who would you vote for? Since you think so much about the voting, who would you vote for? And it's just, I told you, I'd vote for somebody else. Well, no, you've only got a choice. And I thought, but see, no, I do have a choice. I can always write in a third party. That's what you do. Or you just go there and you vote for your local elections. But you always vote. I mean, it's really important. It's nice interpretation. Well, that's how anarchists talk. They talk with their shoulders going back and forth like this. Anybody who's like that, just who was it? Somebody brought up a really good point. That arguing doesn't help. It doesn't help. And the more I watch this, the more I realize arguing with these people doesn't help. Be it anytime you argue with somebody who already has a set thought pattern. Now think about all the arguments you've ever been in. Has anybody gone, rah, 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 rah? Oh, you make a good point. I think I shall change my views. You've never been in an argument where somebody is yelling something and then all of a sudden realizes that they've made a mistake. Nobody does it. Because when you get into an argument, you both already have your perceived notions. You already have your ideals, and you're not going to change it. So why argue with them? Why argue with it? It's not going to help because it doesn't do anything. So I don't argue politics. I don't. Because exactly, Jessica, it's like shouting at bricks. Chumbawamba lied to us. You take that back. Chumbawamba never lied. Well, actually, Chumbawamba did lie, because they're. I think it's actually kind of funny. They wrote their only hit song was a song they wrote because they thought, well, we need a hit song, and so they wrote it. All their other stuff, at least here in America, has never gotten played very much at all. Oh yeah, completely, Anthony. It's not like that at all. I mean, talking with my friend from the quiz, he's he knows what he's talking about. He's a smart guy. They have very interesting political views, but I don't. I just don't think that arguing with anybody over politics is just ever worth the while. So I don't argue politics. Serenade de Abyss. Yo. What's up? Serenade and shit. Exactly, Dirkork. I would rather do a discussion than I would an argument, because nobody wins an argument. People sometimes win discussions and debates. I do like debates because they go back and forth, but I'm very bad at debating because I forget or the topic goes off. But off the beaten, off the path. Leonardo da Vinci or the turtle? Oh, Tea Partiers. Oh, please. I'm sorry. No, I can accept any. I can accept Republicans because I'm a Republican. And I did vote for Obama, and I will vote for Obama this time. I will not vote for Mitt Romney, even though I am a Republican. I am not a conservative Republican, nor am I consider myself a liberal Republican. I just call myself a Republican. I believe in small government. I believe in that people should be able to have guns. I believe, but I also believe that a woman's body is her own, and she can make her own choices regarding that. And I don't believe that government should step in and make too many rules, which is, anytime we've had people coming after video games or music, it's been a Democratic group. And that's the Republican me coming out saying, don't do that, So, but I consider myself a Republican. I voted for, I would have voted for Reagan. I did vote for George Bush Sr., and I voted for, and I have never voted for my party since, because I don't believe that anybody who's, been running for the party has been good enough. But Tea Party can suck it. They are racists, and as far as I'm concerned, I saw a very clever cartoon that said, or not a cartoon, but I heard a comedian say, people change their names all the time. It's okay to change their names. In fact, the Ku Klux Klan call themselves the Tea Party now. And see, that's progress. Oh. So, yeah. They are, I do not. In fact, I think that was Tosh. I think that was Daniel Tosh, and I think that was the only funny thing that he's said in the past 3 or 4 years. I didn't vote for Bob Dole either. I voted for Clinton, I think. Yeah, I think I voted for Clinton. And that's true, little page master. Hardcore people on the other side can suck it. You know, I am not a hardcore Democrat, nor am I a hardcore Republican. I think we need, as a people, we need to embrace both sides. In fact, according to Thomas Jefferson from the Thomas Jefferson Hour, Thomas Jefferson didn't want parties. He thought that, you know, they'd start with a Democratic and Republican, and people would make their own choice, and the two parties would kind of mesh. It was very interesting. If you guys don't listen to the Thomas Jefferson Hour on NPR, you really should. It's a very good Clay. It's not Clay Aiken, but his first name's Clay. I can't remember, but he's a professor. Very smart man, and has studied Thomas Jefferson very, very deeply. He's also, studied Lewis and Clark and Teddy Roosevelt. But he's studied Thomas Jefferson more than that. It's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Leonhard, that's awesome. Resource man, gamer, the gamer. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Washington did too. The Agora. Education decided to focus less on Thomas Jefferson and more on Joseph McCarthy. Oh, call it the land party. Oh, Ian, we have it. We have it. Carmical Faust for 2012. Carmical Faust. There you go. I officially throw in my bid to run for president on the LAN party. My first job as gamer president. No. That's awesome. The LAN party. I dig it. I dig it. If you wanna write in the vote Carmical Faust for the LAN party, that would be awesome. Oh, Johnny, Sean would totally be up for being one. Well, who do you think who do you think should be my running mate? Who do you think should be my running mate if I for the LAN party? I need my hat. Spoonie? We could send him overseas. I'm sure he'd dig it. We'd send him overseas to. Okay, so it'll be. Lord Cat? Lord Cat might make a good one. Nash is cool and old enough. Yeah, don't forget they have to be 35. So yeah, Sean couldn't do it. And I don't think Spoonie would be able to as well. Who's over 35? Because you got to be 35 to run for president. Joe's, I think, younger. I think Joe is younger. I think Nash is one of the closest. No, yeah, you're right. Lord Cat is younger. So it couldn't be Lord Cat. I think it's going to have to be me and Nash. Well, it's not going to be me, says old Greg. Hey, old Greg, you going to be at MagFest? Oh, I had to restart my thing. Okay, there we go. Hey, take care, Anthony. Thanks for coming out, my friend. Carmical Antweiler. Well, is he 35? Maybe if you can get enough cash. Okay. Your keyboard is going in and out. There you go, Greg. Who's not an American citizen? Lawrence Bundy. Yeah, we can't get Larry. Guru Larry to be on it because he's not a U.S. citizen. And in fact, your grandfather has to have been. We're smarter. And that you used the appropriate weird contraction there too, Pink Ranger wannabe, shows that yes, you are smarter. Your and your. When people get that wrong, it's like fingernails on a frickin' chalkboard for me. Ugh. So education is important. So you know my stance on education is very important because we need to teach the younger people the difference between your and your. Please use it correct. Ah. Yeah, anybody younger than 35 can be on other panels and groups and stuff, but to be president and vice president, you got to have you got to be born in the United States. And well, not necessarily born in the United States, but you have to be a U.S. citizen, and I'm pretty sure it's your grandfather has to have been a citizen, which is why Schwarzenegger will never become president because they gotta. It's either I heard it was father, but then well, I read that it was father, but then I thought it was grandfather. So. Oh yeah, Pink Ranger wannabe. Oh my gosh. That's to cut. No, it's wrong. Wrong. His grammar Nazis. JewWario's stance on education is grammar Nazis. Wrong. It does change, but your doesn't change. But grammar does change sometimes. I'm actually part of a Facebook group, and they always post very silly grammar things. Okay. Katie Marie. Got it. Age 35. Been 14 years. A resident within the United States. And there was more. I thought that there was more. Don't think the difference. What's wrong with you? Am I right? Am I right? Absolutely alcohol. So yeah. So if so Nash or Antweiler? Nash or Spoonie? Who should run with me? Holly's not old enough. Holly's not old enough. Grammar saves lives. Nash? Wow, lots of Nash. Okay. We'll do just J-Dub and Nash for the LAN party. Oh, that's awesome. I'd love to see. Well, we've got to see if he would accept. Let me send him a Skype. I don't think he's on. He's not on. I am running for president on the president on the gamer party ticket. The LAN party. Will you be my VP candidate? And we'll see what he has to do. Carmical Bozard for an America that knows its internet. Exactly, for presidents that know their internet. Precisely. Carmical Bozard. What the fuck is wrong with you, America 2012? Exactly, Greg. RDA meets NPR. Yep. Party that totally pwns all noobs. Breakmans, I am totally tweeting that. I am tweeting that right now. Vote for the LAN party this year. There we go. Oh, is it John? It's not necessarily Nash. Well, Bozard, you know, we've got Carmical Bozard. Oh, somebody's got to make a poster. If you guys do this, if you guys, you know, it's fun. we're never gonna even get 1%, but it would be totally fun if you guys make like posters and bumper stickers and stuff. I'll retweet it. I'll retweet it. So, the fuck is wrong with you? You can vote for the LAN party. That would be. Yep. I mean, because we've got a bunch of other parties out there. It's not just the Green Party. We got a bunch of other parties out there. Yeah. I mean, you know, there's the Libertarian Party. What other parties are out there? I was even thinking one time maybe I should not be Republican. Maybe I should be something else. And I actually looked at all the other parties that were out there, and none of them fit me. I was like, okay, I guess I'm Republican still. There is the Independent Party. Holy smoke, somebody threw that up quick. Who the hell did that? Wow. No, I gotta tweet that correctly here. Hold on. At JewWario at Nash. Now I'll tweet it. Okay, there we go. No H. No H-E. It's H. It's Carmical. That's the. I kind of want to vote for this now. Dead Sid. Well, you know, if you don't feel like you can vote for Obama, and if you don't feel like you can vote for Romney, there's worse things than voting for Carmical. Wow, JSP. How many people know what the SP stands for? I think you might know the S, but how many of you know the P? And no H, no H. Spencer Patrick. Wow, Yorozuya, very well done, yeah. Haters, do ya? I'm telling you, really. One comment, Leonhardt, and you did it. Look at how influential you are, Leonhardt. Come to America, be a U.S. citizen, you'll be... Oh, little page master, my hair is not gorgeous, not today. In fact, it looks like this because I got out of the shower, I wore the hat for 5 hours, and I took this off, and my hair was a mess. And then I brushed it today, and this is how it looks. So, thank you for thinking that I have glorious hair. He's driving to New York for Comic-Con. That's right, DJ Shire. I forgot that New York Comic-Con was coming up. Who would be in my cabinet? Oof. No, I am not Fabio, and I hope I don't get hit in the face with a seagull or with a pigeon or whatever bird smacked him in the face. Roy up because J-Dub is with. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back to your man. Now back to me. I am a presidential candidate on the LAN party. That's L-A-N. That's for you gamers out there. Oh, yes. Secretary of Parting It Down. Cat girl in every garage and a hammer to the forehead of every idiot. Game Chasers would totally be part of my cabinet. Holy crap. Would they? Yes. Somewhere. Somewhere the Game Chasers would be part of my cabinet. Yeah. Because why not? Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. Your campaign manager, please. Well, Katie, the way that you just push and push and push, that's a good campaign manager. You push people and okay. Katie Marie will be my campaign manager. I never touched anybody. No, it's okay now. After Bill Clinton, it's okay for a president to touch a tra-la-la every once in a while. The house started shaking. Giggity. After Tra-La-La Gate, yes. That's what I'm going to have a problem with. I'm going to have a problem with the tra-la-la gate. I did not touch that woman's tra-la-la. I did not touch a ding-ding-dong. Okay, I touch a tra-la-la. I totally touch a tra-la-la. That's a good one. Secretary of Lizards. Just don't take a photo of it and send it to anybody. Blah Diddy, I don't understand that. Boobs. Boobs I can understand. People taking pictures of boobs and sending them to JewWario at live.com, especially if they're women's boobs, not so much men's boobs, but if women take pictures of their boobs and send them to guys like the guy at JewWario at live.com, you know, that's a good thing. But sending a picture of that, why? I don't even like to look at it. It's not an attractive thing. You were just about to take a picture of your boobies. Yeah, it's I just don't get it. You know many that would disagree. Well, Adrian, you know, I just, you know, I personally don't think it's that. Oh, Jesus, she already made a Facebook page. Or, you know, Blah Diddy at 2003 at Yahoo. Yeah, hey, you know, if you're going to share them. We're past Topless Tuesday, but I know it's probably Tuesday someplace. I don't know. It's totally not Tuesday someplace. I'm not that stupid. But it is a very silly and fun quote. And there will be some girl out there who goes on to this chat and she's listening and like, wow, that JewWario's right. It is Tuesday someplace. Whee! You know, and she takes a picture and sends it to JewWario at live.com or to some other place. I don't know. We'll accept pictures too, Sylvester Wong. Sexy Sunday. No Frills Friday. Oh, that's a good one. No Frills Friday. Take care, Yorozia. Have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Have a wonderful weekend. Well, and I need to go too, folks. I need... this computer is actually my editing computer. And I need to edit yesterday's videos. So, no bra Sunday. There you go. Actually, Ardawen, isn't that a thing that's coming up here very soon? Is no bra, Sunday? Anyway, folks, thanks so much for coming out today, and joining me, even though it was just about an hour. But I gotta go because I gotta edit yesterday's thing so I can put it up. But I do want to tell everybody, it's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, a feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming out. I hope you all had a wonderful time. And we'll see you again next week.